Do you know what you sound like?
I'm telling the truth.
A testy troublemaker pushes her luck.
The more you talk,
No,
the worse
if you
it
would-
gets. Get her out of here. Out. Bad, bad, bad.
Ooh, bad girls you love to hate. Today on Judge Joe Brown.
Fetzer the cat almost met his maker when the neighbor's pit bull escaped. Photographer David Beach is suing his neighbor for vet bills. Defending Kathy Vilica says she got rid of the dog. Now it's Joe time.
Thank you, Madam Sonia. Let's see. Mr. Beach,
Yes.
you're alleging that the defendant, Miss Vilica, is liable to you for the veterinarian bills attendant upon treating the injuries of your pet cat. You allege that her dog, a pit bull, attacked your kitty. The defense is interesting. You say that you apologized, gave away your dog, and thought your daughter was taking care of the bill.
Yes, sir.
So let's see where we go. You first, sir. You have the burden of proof.
Well, on March 19th, I received a call of last year saying my cat might have been attacked by a pit bull. Came home, couldn't find my cat, searched for about 2 hours or so, and the neighbor who called said her basement door was open, so to check there. And I went down to the basement, and her cat, my neighbor's cat, was sitting in the middle of the basement looking odd, and as I got to leave, I heard a sound under the water heater, and it was my cat essentially torn in half. And,
Well, it wasn't torn in half.
well,
It's still
okay.
walking over there, so that's a little bit of hyperbole here.
A little bit of
You
exaggeration.
don't get torn in half and then walk around going meow or saying, hey, man, what's happening? How's everything?
Okay, she was relatively injured and covered in blood.
So you took the animal to get treated.
Right.
You have a veterinarian bill that's part of your sworn accounting. I have that.
Yes.
Okay, now, how did the defendant get brought to your attention?
Basically, I knew it was their dog, or at least that was my assumption. Their kids were saying it was their dog and that they fought the dog off the cat. So then when I went to the vet wouldn't take her in unless there was money at hand, and I didn't have that money. So I went to them, and they said they would pay me. They didn't have it at the time, but they'd pay me back. So I called the parents, and the parents put it on their credit card under the assumption that they would be paid back as well.
Okay. Now, you have the floor. Defend yourself, please, ma'am.
Okay, my husband and I, on the day that this all happened, we were coming back from the Eastern Sierras from seeing my family. Later on, we were told that Reese had gotten out. How, I don't know.
Well, therein lies the quandary that you face. You don't know. Didn't this dog bite you?
He bit me.
You're the owner. It's bitten you. Didn't he bite your cat or your cats?
He got me in the kitchen when I made the mistake of trying to break up a fight over food. Your Honor, we no longer have the dog.
What's that got to do with it? You
What
had
that
it?
has to do with it, I was not home. We took all the precautions to keep him
No, you
away
didn't.
from
It
other
got
people.
out. You know why
And
that's
I was
important?
not there when
you know
he
why
got
that's
out.
important?
I don't know how he
You
got out.
know why that's important? Because in the scheme of things, outside of the two-legged bipedal,
If I make
what
speak,
are you going to add to this mix?
first of all, she was not home. Second of all, it was not her dog. Third of all, yes, he got a hold of one of our cats, and from that point on, cats were kept away from him. We tried everything.
Except when he got out and got next to
Excuse
the
me, Your
plaintiff's
Honor.
cat.
Excuse me.
Let it go.
I had been in the restroom, and I had just brought that dog in, all the dogs in.
Wait, excuse me for one
And-
moment. Excuse me. Did somebody say she's had too much alcohol? My daughter has MS.
Don't pay attention to them.
Well, then
Up
tell
here,
them-
I am an arbitrator under
tell
California
them
and
to
United
keep their
States
little
law.
things
Now, that's
to
audience.
themselves.
Excuse me.
Sit down.
I know what
No,
her problem
I'm
is.
not
It's
sitting
MS.
down.
Now, stop.
Because, no, and she was not home. The dog had just came in. The screen door was shut, but when he saw Fetzer walking across the grass, yes, he got out. Both of my children
Oh,
ran.
you know what? Why are you being a witness for your mother? You just made her situation worse.
How?
Because now we know that the
pit bull?
dog got out because you negligently did not secure the front portal. You had a screen door between kitty cat and a 60 to 90 pound animal.
And he
you
even
got bitten
bit
too?
her. Yes, by the German Shepherd.
Do you
When
know what you
came-
sound like?
I don't care what I sound like. I'm telling the truth.
We'll be right back with Judge Joe Brown.
You
Stop.
telling me to be tired? Get her out of here.
Then-
Out, go.
Yeah, because you don't want to hear the truth.
Oh, get out of here. You're making it worse.
Nobody said
You're making
that.
it worse,
No.
lady.
The defendant in this case adamantly denies she is an irresponsible dog owner and has no idea how her pit bull got out of the yard. She claims she already paid her debt when she got rid of her dog. Let's get to the court.
You don't have anything. The more you talk,
No,
the worse
if you
it
would
gets.
be
Keep
quiet and
talking.
let me
You
talk.
telling me to be tired? Get her out of
Then
here.
no.
Out, go.
Yeah, because you don't want to hear the truth.
Oh, get out of here. You're making it worse.
Nobody said
You're making
that.
it worse,
No.
lady.
I don't
You're
care.
making it worse.
Because when you're going to
You're
sit
making
here and
it worse.
scream,
Shut up.
Ma'am, turn around right
We've
now.
had about
When it comes
550
down
pit
to
bull
is
cases.
that
You're making this
we
one of the
did
worst.
not-
Be quiet.
We have never told David that we
around,
were
ma'am.
not
Turn around.
entitled
Okay,
to
let's talk
this
outside.
bill.
I
Let's
don't
talk
care.
outside.
Bye. This is an official proceeding under the California Acts and the U.S. Act.
Yeah, because
now,
you're
I'm the
chicken.
arbitrator. You're talking, oh, that's a $100 administrative assessment. Now, you need to talk to your daughter, too. You and your daughter are out of hand, and the fruit doesn't fall too far from the tree, and this
No,
is
sir,
absolutely
I'm here to
disgraceful
tell
and
you no.
ridiculous.
I'm here to tell
And
you
by
that
the
we
way,
are not
lady,
saying you're
by the
not
way,
at fault.
you are irresponsible, and this is not only irresponsible, this is reckless. Not only do you have a dangerous breed, a vicious animal at home, the animal has bitten you.
He died.
I don't care.
and
Good. You
Reese
don't
is
need
no
to be a dog
longer-
owner. You are a hazard.
No, I am a very responsible
I don't
dog
care. I'll tell you
owner.
how cool this is. You have kids out there. Dogs are running loose. There are people with children in the area. You cannot control this pit bull mix, and you've got 3 of them, and you don't know how to deal with them. I'm finding that your actual damages are $3,500 even, and you will get $1,500 punitive because she's unrepentant. So, no, you can go talk about it. You can pay the other. Meanwhile, you get that. Your recovery will be $5,000 total.
This courtroom is now in recess.
Well, clearly we have gone to the dogs. We had barking in the courtroom, the pit bull running loose at home. That one did not prefer cats, and the judge did not prefer the lack of dog control. Plaintiff wins.